Dalhausser. Service right down the middle and immediately from Hagen Smith. And there's Phil. There's still Ori in the blind forest. Okay. All right, back to action here on Stadium. And that is Hagen Smith getting thrown back, covering himself. Exceptional play. Second roll shot. That one picked up by Drost and just could not get ahead of the point.
Doesn't get the call. It's 5-5. The lead Hagen to serve.
Nice little visit with the Olympians there.
Yeah, the athletes are all going to be on their toes now that they realize we have roaming.
Yeah, watch out. If you wander through Stadium, you might be accosted by two individuals.
The best part is they have no idea. Speaking of being not say our name.
Hagen Smith, right side. He'll get a nice high set. Opportunity to set up Phil Dalhausser right in front of him. Phil will stay there and cannot get a hold of Logan Weber. Tough serve from Hagen Smith. Coming off a dinosaur performance of his own. You've heard us mention that with Taylor Crabb, but Phil playing alongside Rob DeSantis, no relation to the governor.
I'm more curious, what would you rather have in the dyno? Somebody like Phil, a blocker, or would you have somebody like Taylor that could scatter around the court?
For
defend?
Me?
Yeah.
Right now? Or like me before?
Just in general.
I would put Phil up in front of me.
Okay.
Because look, if actual Smith and Weber, opportunity to maybe make a run. Jump serve coming, Logan Weber.
I like that quiet platform from Avery.
There's another strong move.
Of this seat is actually here.
I don't care about that pink ticket she's showing us.
I better
How many? One or two? Wait, you need all three seats?
On just his volleyball mind, and it's crazy to watch it how it works.
Yeah, and Taylor Crabb getting in there as well. He's set up a non-profit. Another nice dig. That time, a little check down, looking to the line, but it's just long.
That was a heck of a dig from Avery. Right there, the scoop. The out-of-system set so close, but knowing they have to add pressure.
Scoop option not taken. Phil right in front. This will be Avery, can't keep it on his side. Logan Weber swatted back, hit by Phil. He said, I can just rely on the reps that I've had to come out and play. Still in terrific shape.
It was great. We saw him on Thursday during the qual.
Tipping towards midday. Ball a little bit tight, and Phil did not get in front of it.
Job in terms of his approach. Watch these last two steps, and he goes completely vertical here. No broad jumping, allowing to really maximize.
Dalhausser Drost trying to hang on the 2-point advantage. Phil!
Career because of a spinal injury. I'm getting real nervous. I gotta go full limp noodle here.
19 apiece. Touch by Weber. This will have to go. Turn, burn, point for the youngsters.
Yeah, and making a big play there with the advantage. The height differential is Avery Drost is the one up at the net, making it a little bit more difficult. Reminiscent to what we saw from Phil and Avery in their previous matchup. That first set was extended.
There's the push on two you were talking about. That from Hagen Smith to Logan Weber. Good tough serve on Avery. Cross court, Smith with a dig. Here comes a chance. Converted on the second chance. No, it is just wide.
You just saw another spike to spike.
Spike to spike. Richard Hoff's favorite play. Oh, that is clearly out, and such a... Phil with the touch, turn, can he get a swing? Yes!
But check this out, there's that scoop and turn. And that's one of the best feelings in the world. Open net for Avery Drost. Block. There's that ball to Phil you were talking about.
Yeah, making sure he's still awake. They got a piece of that one. Phil, jump set. Hagen underneath that. Yes, it stays alive. Logan resets. Check down, Hagen. To go up. Yes!
Back with the advantage. Another set point on their side.
That is definitely the Wilson play of the day right there, happening before noon. What a read by Hagen Smith. 2 in a row and followed by a pull. One clay pigeon killed and another opportunity to close this out. The fans pumped. 3 courts of action available for you right now. That ball served down the middle. We are tied. Logan Weber thrown back by Phil Dalhausser, and the advantage goes to Phil and Avery.
He delayed that block, recognizing the set well pulled off the net, and comes away with a nice little stuffy. He even shoved it outside the reach of.
Into the wind. Here comes the jumper. Riding up on Weber. Nobody up. Phil with the dig. For the set win. Yes, it finds the sand.
Love it. Phil Dalhausser, Avery Drost picking up a big first set. And I think, Kevin, that's your cue.
Come on, Cam.
Oh, golly.
I think we're out here on stadium.
Kevin, we spent too many years doing this.
All right, hang on. What? Nice short serve. Phil pulls it out of the net. Opportunity here for a turn. Phil in front of it instead. And pancakes do not work too well on the beach.
Dalhausser on the opposition, because you're just looking up at a pair of hands directly ahead of you.
If you were with us yesterday, you saw how Troy Field might deal with it. An exciting and tightly contested first set.
Serve two, that thing just diving back down to the sand. I love this type of a serve too. Just those last 2 steps, instead of really having that step into the serve.
Guarantee themselves a fall of paychecks here in Huntington Beach, and you got to get through Survival Saturday if you're in the contenders bracket, as these 2 teams are. Kevin Barnett and Cameron Irwin taking you through. We'll have Rich Lamborn in a little bit, and we will find out. Get to tonight, our semifinals will be taking shape as Phil.
How difficult. Reminds me back to that wild play in the first set.
And Hagen too, dynamic, and will play
Ball in the recess.
I like how Mark introduced him and said, I know that's not your dad's hair. So that would mean that that is then Patty's hair. Patty Smith's hair back to serve.
Kills, but there are a handful more errors on the side of Weber. 7 in total from an attacking standpoint.
Phil throws another back. Is it far enough? Not yet. Do you go on 2? No, you just said Phil on 3. Good night now.
Well above the 400 mark. Avery also nearing the 500 mark. He's at 472.
I think you call a timeout right now. I mean, you're doing a little sand action here. This is smart by Weber and Smith. This is a delay without using your timeout to a 3rd.
Two even on the side of Drost and Dalhausser.
I love watching Hagen. College too, just so dynamic and aggressive and fun, entertainer. Some of that old school AVP in him.
I 100% agree.
He could be here or WWE, his choice.
How about that little scoopy? Interesting contact there from Avery.
Got it right.
What is that, a starfish? This one, it's not a gator quite. It's just both heels of your hands. True. Oh, it's true though. Let's rock and roll. All right, we're about to close this one. You can get started. Weber with the throwdown. There's one. Looking to stay alive. And that error will do it. So the pressure late gets to Smith and Weber. That final one wide will have Dalhausser and Drost moving on.
Moving on, they'll have one more match here on Survival Saturday.
Handshakes all around.